Hello, I'm Terry with Terry Hound Associates. I'm out checking out some of the homes that will be included in our next online auction. This house is at 168 Westover Drive in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I've sold a lot of houses in this area. They seem to do well with the people that buy them. So here's your chance. An all brick home, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, has a little kitchen, pretty good sized family room. It needs a little rehab. I noticed the fascia board and some of the trim around the outside need replacing. I don't know about anything about the utilities or anything, but the neighbor does have a gas meter. Pretty good little area, but you got a brick home to start with. I think that's going to help. Let's go on. We'll take a look inside and see what you think. All right, let's just hit up the walkway together. You can see it has an awning on the front. I think some of the boards have been replaced, but probably could use a little more work. You need to look that over yourself. It does have a carport on the side. It's an attached. It wasn't built when the house was built. Do have this broken tile porch. It could use a couple of boards in its place. And then right along here is where I thought some of that trim work needed to be replaced. So look it over when you come out. Let's step inside the living room. Family room. Hey, it looks pretty good in here. Finish these floors out. I think you have a nice floors. The walls aren't that bad. I'm gonna walk over here and give you a shot back at the door. And the ceiling looks pretty doggone good. I'm thinking, you know, a little prep work and paint here. Might want to replace the windows. There's a few with panes missing, but some of them you make and use. But prep and paint, I think this room will take care of itself. All right, this is our kitchen. Looks like they had maybe a washer in here, maybe stove right here. Refrigerator along in there, kind of a galley type, but not too bad. Ceiling again good. May want to put out some different flooring in there. All right, let's head on in the back part of the house. It's a nice little brick ranch. Again in here, some prep work and paint on this ceiling, some light fixtures. The doors are here intact. I'm gonna try to look at them as we go. We had a camper in here for a while, but I don't think he's here. When I got here, he or she, the door was secured. I had to put a new door on it. I'm glad nobody was here taking a picture of me crawling through that window. That would have been a hoot. But I've secured it now. It was just could push it up, so I did and crawled in. Oh boy, that would be a sight for the video. All right, this is another bedroom. Again, it's a little dark in here. I might should have brought my lights, but I didn't. That awning's hanging down outside, needs to be propped up or torn off. That would leave more light in here. But the walls aren't too bad in here. Ceiling looks pretty good. Not a bad house, just needs a little work, but it is all brick. That's part of their camping supplies left on the ground. All right, now look, this bath a while ago, you can salvage this tile and tub and plumbing and not have to do a whole lot according to what you're gonna use the house for, but if you're gonna use it for income, I believe I'd try to salvage this. Now it is missing the fixtures on the sink. But again, in here, the ceiling looks good. Not a bad little house. All right, and here we had a second camper in the back bedroom. That's a pretty good hike over here from QT. But I've locked the door now, and hopefully no one will be coming in. But these hardwood floors should finish up nice. All right, I encourage you to come over here and look at it yourself. Don't rely on mine. Video. This is not an inspection, just an idea. All right, why don't we go around on the outside and look around out there a little bit. Okay, as I face the house, I'm gonna walk around the right hand side and just kind of look down through there. There's a fence on all sides of the yard, and the backyard's fenced. But on the front sides, this is where some paint and repair out here on the outside. Not a whole lot of major stuff. I noticed the power has been disconnected from the house, so I imagine the power company had something to do with that. I talked to a lady a while ago. She said she bought her house a long time ago. She's been out here the whole time. Many years. Okay, this is the other side, left-hand side of the house. Now, there's some apartments in the back, and they're using this as a cut through. I think once you put your fence back up, that'll cut that off. Clean up this backyard a little bit. It's a pretty deep lot. You can see it's fenced on that side, fenced across the back. But there's a little gap in the fence back there, and that's where they're using it. I believe I'd get in here with a chainsaw, clean up a little bit. Here's the back of the house. Again, some of the outside trim needs to be repaired, but it's a good brick house. All right, come out and look at it on inspection day, make your decision. Highest bidder sells at absolute auction. That's the way it goes. Okay, that's going to wrap us up here at 168 Westover Drive. Pretty nice little house. It needs some work, but I think it'll fix pretty quick, and somebody will have a good investment, possibly flip the home or use it for a rental. Just a couple of tips before I leave. I want to remind you about reading your contract package. There's a lot of information in there, answers a lot of questions you'll have before placing your bid. Look that over real good, write down some notes if you need to, and then if you need clarification, want us to give you some assistance, give us a call. Our phone number's at the bottom of the screen. Also, you can send emails to info@terryhowe.com. If you're a first-time bidder, never bid with our system, I advise you or recommend that you bid early in the process. Make sure you know how it works and that you'll be able to place a bid. If you wait to the last minute, sometimes everything doesn't line up right. The computer handles the registration, and we may not be there, or the lines are busy. Hate for you to miss out on the deal that you want. Pretty nice house here, selling at absolute auction. Going to need some work, but if you're handy, here's an opportunity for a good investment. All right, one last time. It's an online only auction. Nobody will be here at the premises to take your bid. I hope you appreciate the video. I thank you for looking at it. It's meant to be just an idea of what you might find when you get out here. This is not a home inspection. So I encourage you to come out and look at it on the inspection day. All right, I'm leaving now. Head to another property, terryhowe.com. That's where you'll buy property.